All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. First off, this is going to be a little bite sized episode today, but I will bring you through it and we'll just go right now. So, I made a short film called Oh Brother, and it sucked. I wrote the script, I directed it, I got the actors together through a Facebook group at the very last second with a budget of $15. Needless to say, it was an absolute disaster. Clearly, I didn't think through what needed to be done. The audio was terrible. The performances given by the actors was stilted due to lack of preparation, my lack of preparation, my lack of experience, and my lack of direction. So, that being said, here's how not to make a short film. Number one, don't be prepared. Instead of scouting possible locations, just wing it. Instead of carefully planning shots, like for instance, shots, lighting, and just don't even bother giving notices to local businesses that you plan to shoot there ahead of time. It's not like they actually need any they don't have business or anything that they have to take care of in order to organize. No, 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 just wing it cuz you could just do whatever. And definitely don't bother putting together a budget. It's not like a short film costs anything. It's not like you need to, have gas in order to get your actors from point A to point B. Or it's not like those actors, like sometimes you might have to pay them. They might be with an acting association. No, no, it's not like anything like that. It's not like they need to eat anything either because they're not human. They're not human or anything. So definitely don't bother putting together a budget at all. It's not like you need that thing, and absolutely don't think ahead of time of potential issues that might actually be caused by those locations. Just forget about the background noise and make your that's going to make your audio obnoxious. Certainly don't schedule multiple days of production in case anything goes wrong or needs to be reshot because it's not like we're human after all. It's not like mistakes happen or something goes wrong with the filming process or just something that isn't quite right, or maybe an actor can't get a line properly and they need a little more time for preparations. Just don't even think about it. Don't even worry. And, don't have a backup for anything. It's not like anything could possibly go wrong, like camera running out of memory, or it isn't charged, or actors can't make the schedule. Just wing it. It's not like everything is just going to magically come together. And second, ignore feedback. Instead of getting feedback from actors and friends you can trust, again, just wing it. Rather than seek help from people who could actually save you a world of pain. Just lazily finish the script last second while humming the Pina Colada song. I know it's very catchy, but it's not going to help you finish that script. Like, it's not like that feedback could fix needless problems, including plot holes or contrivances. It's not like they would help or anything. It's not like it would create an interesting or exciting outlook on the story. Those suggestions might actually add depth to the story. No, 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 don't even worry about it. And third, lastly, don't act like a beginner. Pretend to be a Kubrick. This is the worst. I've seen it quite a bit, and it's the worst. So instead of like a human being and as a responsible director, admitting your vulnerabilities and weaknesses as a new filmmaker that then your cast and crew could help you deal with, instead of doing that, act like you know everything. Instead of bringing your own unique views to the screen and taking a risk, play it safe. Do something that's been done and be totally stone faced the entire time. I mean, don't at all enjoy yourself or be silly and admit you don't know everything. It's not like you're just starting out as a filmmaker. It's absolutely silly. So, that being said, provided that you do not follow that advice and actually do the opposite, you should be fine. So, that is to recap essentially things that you want to do is to absolutely be prepared. It's putting together a budget, scouting multiple locations, thinking ahead of time, okay, what can go wrong with this one location? What can go wrong? Definitely have a backup. This is the things I'm telling you. Very good idea to have. And make sure you have a shoot schedule. Make sure you know everyone's schedules, what is going on there, and make sure everyone is in, I could agree that we can make it on this time. And what do we do if this falls apart? So have a backup, and definitely feedback is like super important. Don't ignore it. Whatever you do, and I could be a bit guilty at times because I am totally guilty of just wanting to be pretending to be a total professional, even though I am not. Absolutely not. Oh Brother was my first short film like I've directed ever with actors. So totally get feedback on your work before you shove it out the door and it kind of just spins around and everyone looks at it like an ungodly sight that it is. So definitely get feedback and don't act like a Kubrick. Like, and I'm being serious. Just admit, like, hey, I'm human. I don't know everything. I'm still learning, and people will be cool with you because if they think that you're trying to BS them or you're not, it just it screws with the trust that has with your casting crew, and everything is not going to come together as it should or as it could in the matter. So that's my little bite episode today. So totally take care, stay awesome, and go out and make some films. Make the world a better place than you found it. Ciao.